Yeah, man.
How important as an entrepreneur is it to have this Web3? What if you can sum up just a little bit?
Yeah. First of all, shout out to U Street TV.
Thank you, sir.
You know, they out here. I've seen them for years doing that thing, man. So respect.
I appreciate that. Howard.
You know, respect. So I mean, the interesting part about Web3 is Web3 is just a language, right? Web3 is a language that's already being spoken, and it says, hey, how can we do what we're doing on a computer? But two people versus inside of the computer with like 20 or 100 or 1,000. So when you think of Web3, think of, how can you, amp up your Web2 experience. And Web2 is email, paying your bills online, video conferencing, and social media. That's Web2. Web3 is virtual reality, right? Where you can kind of put goggles on and go into a space. It's mixed reality, where you can actually have glasses and see real life and also a computer screen at the same time and move things around.
Wow.
So I say those things to get the end of the lesson is that it's already here.
Right.
Think about this, right? The gamers, that's Web3, right? The blockchain, that is the banking system, right? If you think about how you teach and learn, you're using a form of Blackboard, which is like a blockchain because it's an independent system. So Web2 is only a maturation of Web3. And as we as African Americans are in this space, we need to look at how can we make money from this space, how can we drive careers from this space, and how can we increase our ability to socialize and connect, right? And ultimately, it's an ability for us to find another paradigm to exist as a community and connect with people.
Man, you explained that very well, bro. I really appreciate that. And as someone like me that's in the videography business and things like that, I oftentimes wonder to say, how can I make a NFT video? Like, how important is it for me? Or how could it benefit somebody like me?
Yeah, so a videographer, for instance, and these called use cases, right? Yeah. So if you're watching, you want to know, how can I fit in this next world? Google use cases for Metaverse or Web3 and put your discipline, whether it's teaching, construction, medicine, or etc. So for the videographer, you can actually support either Web3 projects. You can document Web3 projects, right?
Right.
Because you understand, okay, who are the players in the room? If you want to get into it on the NFT side, right? It's about saying, okay, this video has utility. Utility is taking a product and saying, okay, you have this pen, now you can go to this club.
Right.
You can hang out with this group.
Gotcha.
So if you have a video that's only dropped with 1,000 people, but within that video you have tips and tools and conferences for the rest of the year, that video is like a ticket for the entire year. And now you have a community. And I said, okay, when the next video drop? Because last video dropped, I went to 3 conferences, I met 2 bad chicks, and I had a great time in DC.
Right.
So it's really cool as you think about use cases for Web3. Again, it's all creativity, it's a language. So when you speak this language, poquito, it's a little bit. You get further in life. Yeah.
Hey man, you said that's use cases? Or?
Yeah, so you want to Google use case scenarios, Metaverse, Web3, and then your discipline, health, medical, education, teaching, etc. And then you'll be interested, you'll be curious to find some really interesting videos and examples of how your ideas are already being birthed in the Metaverse.
Man, I tell you what, man, this has been very informative. This is what I do it for.
Yeah.
And just tell the people who you are, man. What's the name of your company?
We represent Black Meta Agency.
Woo!
You know what I mean?
Hold on, man. We gotta get you in the light, man. We can't get you halfway.
There's actually a clothing brand that's attached to it. So now we're trying to say, how can we integrate fashion and technology?
Oh, dope.
So there's a clothing brand. We have a few different colors, hoodies and t-shirts. But outside of that, it's the NFT.
Yeah.
So if you get a t-shirt, you'll be able to scan this t-shirt and then the NFT, and then you'll have our conferences, you'll have our workshops, and also you have opportunities to where you can make money or even get a job.
Yeah.
So this is the NFT collection. This is the first beta collection, and we gave 2 away today at DC Starter Week.
Hey man, This is my man Howard, man, with the Black Meta Agency.
Yeah, search us, man. We live, we tweet, and we tweet, we on LinkedIn, we everywhere. Follow us, man. And, we add you to our Discord group.
Hey man, It's been a pleasure, my brother.
Man,
and I'm gonna hear more of them in the future. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Thank you, man. I enjoyed that. That was fun.